NFL star Adrian Peterson faced a judge today on the felony charge of injury to a child. He says he was just disciplining his son.
You can't be the kid to make them do what they want to do.
That's correct. Thank you.
Thousands of things we have learned.
Sandusky is accused of 50 counts of child rape and sexual molestation, all while supervisors, including head coach Joe Paterno, chose not to follow through when told of the allegations.
What's so tragic about the stories we've heard in the news is that adults were silent, that children were abused continuously, sometimes for years, because adults said nothing.
One would hope that the most vulnerable members of our community would be the most supported members of our community, and it's unfortunate that they're targeted. And it's a sad statement, quite frankly, that in the 21st century that we have current examples of adults treating children inappropriately and taking advantage of them. It's tragic. I'm thankful to be part of any campaign that's going to help raise awareness and bring a focus on the needs of children in our community.
Every day, our police officers are called to either schools or hospitals or somewhere where there is suspected child abuse. And to have an organization like CALM that we can depend on is simply a resource that you can't even describe in dollars.
There still are many instances where victims choose to remain silent, but I think the good news is that because of some of the efforts that are taking place, education campaigns like this one, I think victims recognize that there is help out there and there is an opportunity for them to get some true relief and some true help to the problems that they're dealing with.
One of the great things about the I Will Not Be Silent campaign is that everyone can participate. So you don't have to be in an abusive situation. You don't have to necessarily witness it or have witnessed abuse. It's more about taking a personal responsibility and ownership to take part in the solution.
As a young father, I'm obviously protective of my children, and when they're not with me, I worry. I will worry less if I know the community that I live in is being vigilant to make sure that things don't go unnoticed, that we are all watching out for one another. And thank you to CALM for making sure they remind us that that is an important part of being a good community.
I talked to a little one the other day, Claudia, and she was attacked in her own home by someone the family knows, and she did not keep silent. She spoke up, she screamed, she said no, she did all the things that she was taught to do in CALM's prevention program in the school. And she was believed, she was helped, and she was spared years of suffering because of what happened to her.
If you need a place where you can run, if you need a shelter to cry on, when you need someone to love you, here I am.
Santa Barbara has a great reputation as an amazing city, and it is. It's unfortunate, though, that child abuse does happen here, just like it happens everywhere else. And so it's really important that we all come together and encourage each other that we won't be silent here.
Children are being abused, and sometimes they don't even realize they're being abused. And when they do, many times they're afraid to tell people, and they don't know who to tell. CALM fills that need to make people aware and educate people.
You have 80% of the child abuse cases taking place north of Gaviota up here in North County. We need to do something about that, and CALM is here now, and we're fighting that abuse and trying to break that cycle.
What we're asking for in this campaign is for everyone in the community to not be silent about child abuse, whether you're a parent, whether you're a grandparent, whether you're a community member with no children at all. We want you to stand with CALM for the safety of children.
I promise you, you'll never walk alone.
CALM helps children because it provides them the security that children need, and especially in a family where things aren't going well.
Just raising awareness, it's getting out there and talking about it, and not being silent about it.
I will not be silent when a classmate is being bullied.
When a family is in crisis and needs intervention.
I will not be silent when a child in Santa Maria needs CALM.
If a student comes to me and shares his or her story of abuse,
I will not be silent.
When I see a friend crying, I will not be silent.
I will not be silent when I see role models failing to show children the right way.
I will not be silent as long as the most vulnerable in our community are abused. And CALM is a resource that every police officer in Santa Maria can use to their advantage.
CALM will not be silent for as long as it takes.